Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over my friend Aerosol, his team for Ultra Premier League in Season 3. So it's actually a really unique team. Let's go ahead and get into it, but first, make sure to hit that subscribe button to get the latest from us, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright, so if you remember from my last Aerosol video, he likes to play really unique comps. So the comp is right here on the left. It's going to be Gallade with Abomasnow and Gengar in the back. But the Gengar's got a little bit of spice to it as well, so we'll wait for that before I let you in on that secret. So usually in this matchup, I think you just go straight Confusion. They should only get one Frenzy Plant off, but if you do desync, they can get to 2, and this one does get to 2. I believe that's true. Maybe you need the Shadow Gallade to shield once and then just farm down. That's how you do most of those poison types as it is. And they end up bringing up in the Dragonite. This won't KO us, but we'll only get to another Shadow Punch here. And you can see the spice he's got here on the Gengar, the Focus Blast to take out those pesky normal types that really give Gengar a lot of trouble. So I would assume if you're a normal type, you're probably not shielding. They could have Sludge Wave, they could have Focus Blast, but more than likely people run Shadow Ball, right? So they swap into a Gyarados to eat this Weather Ball, but it is still neutral and is actually going to do a lot of damage just because Gyarados is very squishy Pokemon. It's a pretty safe swap at this point in the meta, but it's going to be having some troubles on its own. Our opponent does still have a shield, I believe, but they let that one go. Oh, interesting. And if you have a shield, probably should use it, because that was the only shield that they had there, right? So, alright, next game here is going to be against 830 Masaya. Alright, another Venusaur lead, so probably going to do the same thing here. Let's see. Let's see if this time we get to the... Ooh, I wonder if the last person went for the back-to-back. I don't know. It's going to be really close. He needs 2 more. 1, 2. Now, it looks like it does take a double shield every time. Alright, so I must have been thinking of the Shadow Gallade that does that. I'm really trying to get a Shadow Gallade, but I don't have the Dust right now. I'm trying to get that Dust, though. I really want to try Gallade out in Ultra Premier League. I think it's really good against a lot of the meta in general. And it just has these big moves that can really put you in good positions if they aren't blocked. Alright, they bring in the Poliwrath. It's going to be neutral to go for the Shadow Punches, so I assume he's just going to try to build up to 2 Shadow Punch and then go for that. The next Ice Punch probably doesn't KO, unless he does 2 more Mud Shots, I would think. So just going to eat these 2 Shadow Punches. We're definitely not going to get to a third. I wonder if the Poliwrath will farm up or not. A little bit extra before we get to the next one. Ooh, they slightly overfarmed here. They do have a shield. They may not need to use it. I honestly would not use a shield there. They know that a Gallade's in the back. It's going to take 2 Confusions to take out this Poliwrath, I think. And the Ice Punch really doesn't do a lot of damage. And since we double shielded the Gallade... Oh! They try to do a swap in here. If this is Blast Burn, I believe it's going to one-shot here. Confusion's going to take this out, and... Oh, no. Going to have the Leaf Blade for... Nice. Wins that CMP there, I believe. Gallade beats a lot of things with CMP. So, really close game there in the second one. Making it close, alright. Third game of the set. I believe we're going to go through 2 sets here, and then... yeah. I think he won at least 8. So, we'll see. El Zizzle. Alright, Heracross lead. Another good lead here. This is actually insanely good. I believe it's double super effective. Gonna stay in for the close combat and then probably... you can take 1 Surf. Ooh, he wants to save it. I mean, it makes sense, right? There's a Heracross still in the back. So we're gonna get this close combat here. Lapras is definitely gonna want to shield this. It's gonna do a ton. And then probably coming in with Abomasnow, yeah, because of the Energy Ball. And it only takes neutral damage from this Lapras. Lapras is looking like he's going for a Skull Bash. We'll see if it actually does have Skull Bash or not. If this is Skull Bash, it's going to do a lot. Ice Beam, okay. So I wonder if Aerosol probably can't farm down, right? Has to throw this Weather Ball. Lapras not really going to be wanting to shield this, but at the same time knows it needs to win the switch, I would think. But what he doesn't know, or what our opponent doesn't know, is that the Gengar and Gallade are both going to be really good against the Heracross, since the Gengar resists the fighting damage, as well as, I believe, the bug damage. Okay, we're freezing up here. Good old GBL here. A massive shield there. I don't know why it was so big, but these are going to do a lot of damage. Okay, he doesn't have a shield, so we're down on shields. He doesn't want to get hit by anything here, so he's bringing in the Gengar. Resisting that. Oh, they have their own Gengar. One Shadow Claw away from a second Shadow Punch. But Gengar is also going to be taking super effective damage from the Confusions as well. Does this KO? Probably, right? Yep. Oh boy. Probably he's really close to his Leaf Blade. Needs it? Yeah, because he would not have gotten another Confusion off, I don't think. The Heracross was going to be super close to a close combat. Which is going to be resisted, but probably still would have KO'd, because close combat is such a strong move. Matty F. Baby! Oh, wow. And he took the screenshot for the... Oh, this is a super bad matchup. So Togekiss has super effective damage against Gallade. Oh my gosh, it's Air Slash Togekiss. Interesting. So Gengar not going to be... Still going to be dealing out some damage here with these Shadow Punches. Interesting. So the Mud Bombs are obviously going to be super effective here, but the fact that these counters aren't going to do very much damage means that this Gengar is going to definitely pull a shield right here. And then probably... Oh, wow. Okay, so I understand the not shielding there on the Toxicroak side. He doesn't want to get the double super effective damage from the Gallade, but at the same time, this Gallade's probably going to run through this team. Abomasnow is obviously going to be able to farm down if he wants to. Probably needs to shield because of the Flamethrower. Actually, this Togekiss gets to moves really quickly, right? Because it's going with the Air Slash. This is a weird one because it's going to be resisting these Confusions, but Magnezone is very squishy in general, so I like that he's going for the Leaf Blades here. Even though they're resisted, they're going to do way too much damage. Plus, our opponent has shields to spare. They're probably going to want to use these shields. And I think I'd probably shield here. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Well, he knows he resists the damage on... Oh my god. Oh my gosh, and got the Leaf Blade off? Okay, so... Has to shield, which sucks, because the Gallade was already dead, pretty much. And, yeah, just going to get farmed down there. Had a shield still to spare. So, really good game there against Matty F. Baby. If you don't know, Matty F. Baby has a YouTube channel and also streams on Twitch, so go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go see some Air Slash... I was going to say Tropius. Togekiss. There you go. Alright, this is an interesting matchup. Gyarados is going to be taking a lot of damage from these neutral Confusions, and then the Leaf Blades are also neutral. Probably shield this. It could be a Crunch. Okay, Crunch is neutral also, but with the Dragon damage would have also KO'd at this point. Oh, yeah, he threw the move, so he doesn't want to shield here, because he'll be out of energy for the next matchup. Plus, give Gengar a little bit of energy advantage. Are we going to see the Focus Blast? Oh, he tried to catch something. Okay, this is a Body Slam or a Superpower, I guess. So, I'm going to be resisting both. So, what he wants to do is probably take shields, I guess. Make sure there's no shields when the Gengar comes in. Energy Ball, definitely the way to go here, just because it can reduce the defense as well. I think at this point you can probably go Weather Ball, Ice. I'm not too familiar with this matchup. Definitely haven't played either of these that much. I've played a little bit of Snorlax, but I don't have an Abomasnow. I believe it's got to be 100%. And he comes in with a Gengar right into a Weather Ball. This isn't great for him. Gonna have to shield it up. Definitely gonna get to this other Weather Ball though. And the Gengar does have a ton of energy in the back. So this Gengar has to throw to KO, and then he's coming with a Thunder Punch. Oh, really good combo play here. Does a Shadow Punch KO? No. Oh. This would have been a tough game, though, right? Because the Snorlax still could have licked down. Oh. Actually, Weather Ball Ice might be enough here. Oh, I like it. Just going straight for the auto win here. And this is obviously enough. We saw before it did about 45% damage with the Energy Ball. In this Snorlax only had about 30% HP left. Alright, I believe that was game 4. That might have been game 5. That might have been a 4-1 there. Oh, no. His rating's still the same, right? Yeah, so that must have been game 4. All right, waiting on this queue. I thought I cut all of this out, but I guess not. I guess since we have time, go ahead and hit that like button and the subscribe and leave a comment on how my editing apparently sucks because I didn't cut the video completely there. All right, Escavalier. This is an interesting matchup. So Escavalier's resisting the confusions here, but it doesn't want to take a close combat. I believe a close combat from Gallade will do, let's say, 80%. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I haven't played with a Gallade myself. Gets that, comes out, come into the Gengar, get a huge energy advantage here. Going to be able to throw 2 Shadow Punches before an Aqua Tail even comes out. Probably they go for Crunch, though, right? They don't need to, though, because Gengar's very squishy. Crunch obviously would KO Gengar, but I think Aqua Tail is going to do enough with the Dragon Breaths anyways. Yeah, there you go. Alright, Gallade coming in, just going to farm down. Oh, yeah, probably has to shield this. He's going to have a lot of energy going into this next matchup against the... this probably KOs, right? Yeah. Oh, it didn't. Oh, he got the close combat off. This is definitely going to KO the Escavalier, and then he's going to try to switch immediately into the Abomasnow. He gets a ton of energy here off the Gyarados, going into the Lapras matchup with an energy advantage, taking neutral and then dealing super effective. Definitely going to win this matchup. Going to go for the second energy ball, which is going to KO the Lapras. Wow. Really good really good survivability there by Gallade. Gallade is super squishy, so the fact that it survived that move, I'm super impressed already with it. Wow. All right. That was in a lost lead too. The thing about Gallade is the coverage is just insane with all 3 of those moves, right? So you're able to deal with a lot of matchups that you wouldn't think that you normally would be able to. So Charizard's really not great. The Confusions are going to be doing a lot just because Charizard's kind of frail. Looks like he's going to go for this close combat and then dip. Makes sense. It's resisted, but the Leaf Blade is double resisted, right? Coming in with the Gengar. So the Gengar is just a safe swap in general, but definitely going to have to shield this. Probably going to be the Blast Burn and then a dip. So coming in with... Oh, Garchomp. This is interesting. I don't know if Garchomp wins this, unless maybe it has Sand Tomb. If we decide to shield, right? Oh, he's gonna just take this and go out. Okay, Sand Tomb does not KO. Interesting to know. I don't think this is gonna KO. I wonder if our opponent's gonna shield and try to farm all the way down here because of the reduced defense. Okay. Tough. Probably need to shield this and farm down. Oh, good bait by our opponent. But they could have probably gone for a big move there. Probably should have. Definitely going to get out of there since the defense was reduced. And actually into a really good matchup here. I don't know if close... I mean, yeah, you have to go close combat, right? Because you're going to get KO'd and you just want to do as much damage as you can. Both moves are resisted. So you go for the farm down here. Oh, aggressive farm down. Very nice. But it's because the Sludge Bomb actually doesn't KO from a full health Abomasnow. I believe it gets you down to like 10%. So knew he could take a move if he had to, but probably was counting, or at least know generally by feel where he was in that matchup for as far as the Venusaur being close to a move, right? Ampharos, I've actually seen a lot of this recently. Ampharos, a lot of people are leading with. It's because it has that Focus Blast still, along with the Thunder Punch and the Volt Switch. So it has a lot of good matchups in today's Ultra League Premier. At least I think so. So it beats all those steel types and then also beating all the water types, which there's so many water types. Really, the only thing that hurts the most is Venusaur, or the grass types in general. So they try to go for a farm down. They're going to have to use a shield to accomplish that. Oh, they don't have a shield though. Alright, definitely coming in with Gallade. Wonder if he goes straight for the close combat. Do you survive a body slam? I don't know. He decides to shield. Probably doesn't survive the body slam plus this lick damage coming in, which is super effective. Gonna throw this close combat. Does it KO a Snorlax? Does. Ooh. Couldn't get out in time, but it's fine. This Glade's gonna go down, and then you're gonna get a little bit of farm here on the Abomasnow, and it's going to be a Escavalier in the back, and yeah, that's going to be GG there. Can't beat that Escavalier. Definitely has a Mega Horn, I believe. It has a bug move of some type. I think it's Mega Horn. Go ahead and tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But, yeah, it's super effective either way. It would have KO'd the Abomasnow. Alright, he gets out of this Dragonite matchup, comes into a Lapras. Are we going to finally see the Focus Blast? Let's see, does the Surf KO from here? I don't know the answer to that. Definitely looks like it doesn't, since he decides to take it. And he's Focus Blasting. Okay, Gengar's attack stat's very high. Let's see how much damage this does. If it goes through, unshielded. Oh my god, that was like 75-80% damage. Okay, if you want to kill Lapras, that's the way to do it. Ends up winning back Switch, so now can just farm down this Dragonite. Gonna shield just to preserve, but has a ton of energy now. Oh, I thought he would go for the farm down. Interesting to just KO right here. Against Gengar, so gonna save the shield for Gallade, definitely. Probably switches into Gallade right now, right? No. Okay, so he's just gonna do as much shield, gonna take as much shield as he can. Probably gonna switch in after this move. Definitely doesn't want to get farmed down. Yep, does it. Going to shield this, and the Gengar should be pretty low on energy, probably one Shadow Claw's worth of energy. It takes 5 to get to that. Ooh, and he decides to throw this move. It's going to take 5 to get to the Shadow Claw, so that's what he's worried about. It does end up taking out that Gengar, though. Very nice. So Gengar's really hard to deal with for a lot of teams. As far as shield pressure is what I mean, because Gengar's very squishy, so eventually you're going to take it out. But with Gallade, you're definitely just chunking it with those confusions, being super effective. Alright, and oh my god, Galarian Stunfisk. I've definitely not seen one of these. Throwing the close combat, and then probably going to dip. Definitely going to shield from the opponent's side. Going to come in with Gengar, I assume. Ooh, it was a CMP tie for Earthquake? Yeah, it was Earthquake. Okay. Coming in with Gengar. Gonna maybe get that Focus Blast. This is probably a Rock Slide. So survives it. Okay. Get that Focus Blast. No, it's Poliwrath. Okay, gonna get 2 Shadow Claws off here, though. Or Shadow Punches, rather. They're gonna do about 20. Yeah, 20%. But probably just gonna go down here. Come in with the Gallade. Try to farm down, maybe. Maybe he throws a Leaf Blade. Our opponent probably doesn't want to shield at this point. I don't know. If it's me, I farm down here. These Ice Punches aren't going to do very much. Just take it. And then you can always throw the close combat when the Galarian Stunfisk comes back in, and then you can dip again if you want. Going to go down here to probably 10% health. The thing about the Galarian Stunfisk is it's your Steel type, so it's probably the counter to this Gallade, but the fast attacks aren't really damaging moves. Oh my god, he stayed in. Ooh, you can shield this and then get the close combat off here. Alright, we're going to be hoping for the thing in the back to be weak to Abomasnow, which looks like it's always the case almost. What do you got? Venusaur. Okay, this is going to be close, but I believe Abomasnow wins this even with Venusaur with a 1 Vine Whip advantage. Because the... what is it? The Sludge Wave only does about 90% only. But you survive it, and you should make it to the next Weather Ball. Yep. Perfect. Really good mastery of this team. Really interesting team. Gallade with Confusion, I think, is definitely very good, especially, like I said, with the Leaf Blade in close combat, definitely having a huge coverage. And that's kind of what the meta is right now in Ultra Premier. It's how many things can you take out with each Pokemon? Because the meta is so wide open, you need to be able to cover a lot of things. So definitely, if you have a Gallade or you want to try it out, definitely try it out here. And then we also saw the safe swap of Gengar in general, and then that extra flying coverage with the Abomasnow. So I don't have any of these three Pokemon, but if you do have these Pokemon, definitely come in with that Gengar from Community Day. Probably have enough candy to do that. There was a Rawls Community Day a long time ago, so all you really need to do is get dust for all these things, which is what I'm going to be trying to go for. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and it helps me out so much, and thank you all again. Hope this helps you. Have a great day.